What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 22nd Annual Garden State Film Festival. We are live at the Shared Years Podcast Lounge at the Berkeley Hotel in beautiful Asbury Park, New Jersey. My name is Ming Chun.
CJ Cullen.
Eric Ascalon.
Abraham Lincoln.
Lauren Concar.
Yes, Abraham Lincoln is risen from the dead.
Yes, he's here today.
Yeah, John Wilkes Booth got nothing on us, my friends, because we were here. We promised a bombshell, a surprise, and we have a special guest here to my left. He's in a film. He's involved with a film here called The Martini Shot. He has been here all weekend. He's been the consummate gentleman, guest, and overall badass. Can you please introduce yourself, my friend?
What drugs have you been taking?
Mostly caffeine, a little codeine.
I know, it's fiercely strong.
Yes.
Fiercely strong.
A lot of
That's,
Death Wish coffee
Death
this
Wish
weekend.
coffee is what you're drinking. It is
Every
officially
year he brings it.
the world's
Is
strongest
Fiercely a sponsor?
coffee. Death Wish Fiercely
Death-
Strong Coffee is a sponsor.
Okay, good.
But now that you just said that, maybe instead of just sending me free coffee, they'll
They
cut
may
me a
send you
check.
free coffee.
They'll cut me a check. Yeah, no. If, seriously, if you do like that, they will send you. They will send you mountains of it.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
They'll send you mountains of coffee if you want. Yeah, just say the word, my
It
friend.
is fiercely
Run.
strong.
Yes, for sure. How has your weekend been? Are you enjoying the Garden State Film Festival?
I am. Yeah, the festival's been fantastic. Asbury Park has been fantastic. Adam Nelson took me around today. We went and played some pinball machines.
Oh, you
that's
You went to the Silver
the-
Ball.
The little Hall of
Skee ball.
Fame there.
Went to the
Pinball.
Silver
Yeah.
Ball.
It was funny because Gaetan
Matarazzo, yeah.
Yeah, his everybody was talking about him that he'd been in
Yeah.
to play pinball, and then we had some pizza at Porto,
Yeah, Porto.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Porto.
Porto's a good place.
and we ran into Gaetan's father. And so-
Who is coincidentally also named Gayton. Yes.
Yeah, Asbury Park is a cozy little beach community.
Yeah.
Have you been here
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
I was gonna-
Not in this lifetime. Back when I was Abraham Lincoln.
Yes.
Yeah, before John Wilkes came along. I've never been to Asbury Park. I thought maybe when we did Birdie, we did Asbury Park, but I think it was further down the coast to another beach community
Like
with roller,
Cape
Yeah.
May type, or down
with roller
further?
coaster. Which one?
Oh, the Cape May area.
Oh, maybe Point Pleasant or Seaside.
Point Pleasant or Seaside. Yeah.
Cape May's
Seaside
pretty
probably.
quiet.
Probably Seaside.
But in 2020, you were going to be here, and then the whole world stopped.
Yeah.
But it could be a trivia question for your guests that are listening to where was Birdie filmed?
Philadelphia.
Yes.
Ding, ding.
No,
ding,
but with the
ding,
beach
ding.
the beach
Oh, the
scene.
beach
Scenes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the beach scenes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
dude,
in Philadelphia, right? A good part of it.
What we did film in Philly, and we did film in San Jose, California, the hospital scenes in Philly. I mean, in San Jose. But where was
It's the beach scene.
the beach scene
Where
filmed?
was it?
yes. Do you know that one, smart
Do you
guy?
know?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Maybe someone will.
Yeah. If
Tune
you,
in.
yeah, if you
let
want
us
to,
know.
if you're
Right.
watching right now.
Google it. Yeah.
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 Just sing the Jeopardy theme song for the next 4 minutes. Yeah, for sure.
So how did your screening go?
The screening was remarkable. It was sold out. It was a packed house. It was good because people were sufficiently inebriated before the movie started, which is not a bad thing.
Right.
You know, it makes people kind of open and susceptible to emotion. You know, having a few cocktails down their necks, and so the screening went very well, and people really enjoyed the movie, and that we had a very robust conversation afterward that went very well, and it's wonderful to make a film that people enjoy, and you know, because when you read the script, you think, wow, this is really interesting, and so it's wonderful to make a film and discover that you're not alone, that lots of people find it compelling.
Yeah, you can share the experience. Share the universe, if you will, for sure.
And the narration. I can't imagine anybody else narrating, especially at the end. It's so beautiful with the shots. Amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
you
you.
can do children's books next.
I could do.
Yeah,
But I
very-
think that this is the scary thing about artificial intelligence is voiceover work is going to be done for all the voice actors. I think it's not good, right?
No, it's not good at all.
It's not good.
I mean, you're taking the soul out of everything, right? When you go to AI, and I'm here for the soul.
Yes.
I want the soul, the
So
heart.
audiobooks, television commercials, Yeah, it doesn't bode well.
Yeah.
I don't know how you put that monster back in. I don't.
Yeah.
It's out, and it does not going to go away. So, I guess the thing to do is that you have to consider it like a wild horse. That you have to figure out how to put a saddle on it and a bit in its mouth and learn how to ride it.
Yeah, some
It's-
blinders on there, but
Break it
yeah, I guess the ironic part,
That's
we
sad. It's scary.
the weird part, we've been warned. We knew it was coming,
Yeah.
and yet we can't. Yeah, can't
We
put
just
that.
kind of put it aside and just said, now it's really here.
Like atomic bombs. We just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, we've tested almost 1,000 nuclear bombs. We made a documentary film about it called Downwind. 900, I think it's 28 bombs in the United States above and below ground. And my brother was with Martin Sheen in, I think it was 1986. And I was getting on a plane, and in those days, before the plane took off, they'd play the news while you were sitting on the plane. They had a little projection screen. And my brother was being arrested. I was like, oh my goodness, it's my brother, Maury, getting arrested. And the reporter came up and put a microphone in front of his face and said, why are you protesting? And my brother said, they know they work. Why do they have to test them?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
He was 100% right.
100%.
Have you been to the Denver airport? There's Dumbo underneath it. It's down under military base. I had such a weird headache when I was at that airport. I couldn't even function.
Oh, there's some stuff,
Of
weird
what's
stuff
going
going
on
on
under
there.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very weird
I couldn't
murals.
even-
The stallion statue outside where the head fell off and killed the creator. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
very
Oh my
weird stuff going on in
gosh,
Denver.
It was so weird.
Yeah, it's funny you should bring that up, Lauren. Yeah, I was just there for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, it's crazy.
Weird stuff.
Yeah, crazy. The martini shot. Can you tell us what attracted you about the script and why you decided to participate in the project?
Well, you know, I never said I want to be an actor because I want to be rich and famous.
Okay.
I liked the job of being an actor because it was an opportunity to learn. In Harper Lee's book, she writes in To Kill a Mockingbird that we never really understand another person until we get inside their skin and move around in it. And by definition, that's kind of what actors do, is get inside the skin of other people and see what the world looks like and try to understand it from a different point of view. And Aldous Huxley wrote a book called The Doors of Perception, which is where the band, The Doors,
Doors got their name. Yeah,
got their name. And so life is like a long hallway with lots of doors, is the way Aldous Huxley kind of describes it in the book. And there are all these rooms that in the hallway, these doors, and you can open a door and enter into a room and spend some time there and say, oh, this is interesting. And when you get tired of it, go back into the hallway and go for a walk. Or sometimes people go into a room and they spend the rest of their life there.
Yeah.
And so this remarkable profession of making movies and doing plays is an opportunity to walk through this long hallway of life and enter into rooms. And in the case of the martini shot, it was a room that was unfamiliar to me. I'm not religious. I think we might say I'm spiritual. There are unanswerable questions, and we had a film. Thank you for including it. I Am What You Imagine. That's part of the festival.
Yeah.
And it was a kind of lucid dream that I had when I wrote I Am What You Imagine. And you know, we don't know where we've come from, and we don't know where we're going, and so we're experiencing this thing like we are right now, sitting here holding microphones, sitting on a couch, and on this kind of ride. It's like a roller coaster, and so that's the remarkable thing about this profession, and it's why I like the martini shot, was because it was a room that I was unfamiliar with, and I was really happy to go and spend some time in that room.
Yeah.
And dance with that character. He was fun.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it. That's a great analogy.
Dance with that character. I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, are there any other rooms that you would like to maybe open the doors of and step into for a little bit that you haven't?
Oh yeah, But I won't know till I get to the door.
That's a good point. Okay.
Yeah, I got to go in and have a poke around and see what's going on
Yeah,
in those.
the only-
I know there's a lot of rooms that I've passed by.
Yeah.
That didn't even like the smell of the room. I didn't even have to go into it.
Okay, and that wasn't at the Ocean
Ding dong
Hotel
ding.
that you're staying
No,
at.
no.
Okay, that's
No,
all right.
I'm staying in a very nice place, a
Yeah.
beautiful hotel
Calm.
and apartments, condos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
apartment condos in
They're
there as well.
they're a little higher end over there, but yeah, they're very
I love-
nice though.
I love just looking out the glass and just seeing all the greenery and the deck. You have to come back in the summer.
Oh, I would like to come back.
Yeah, that's why I love
With
Lauren.
sunblock.
Only the best.
Sunblock.
With sunblock.
Only the best for Lauren. Yeah, for sure. Are you working on anything right now that you can talk about that we may see in the future? Maybe here at the next Garden State Film Festival.
Yeah, it's out of the bag. I'm working with Robert De Niro and Angela Bassett and I can't think of everybody's name. There's so many
people. Yeah.
Huh?
Jesse?
Jesse Plemons.
Yes.
But it's called Zero Day. It's called Zero Day, and it's about a cyber attack on the United States.
Also very relevant right
Yeah,
now.
very
Yeah,
relevant.
a
And
big threat.
Robert De Niro is the former president of the United States. Angela Bassett's the current president of the United States. I'm the Speaker of the House.
Wow.
And the country has been really severely attacked.
Yeah.
And we're all, I mean, it's kind of like this world that we were just talking about of artificial intelligence, that so much of the infrastructure of the country is being run by computers.
Yep.
And we're all really vulnerable
Yeah.
to I don't know how a cell phone works. And
No, and if it broke, I can't tell you how to fix it
No.
either. So,
You have to
yeah.
bring it in, get a new one.
Yeah,
whatever, you know.
I mean that was when I watched *Handmaid's Tales*. It was so terrifying. Was that how easy it is to debilitate somebody today? You just cancel their ATM card, cancel their credit cards, make their cell phone stop working, and if you want, you can turn the computer off inside the car, and so the car won't even start. It's pretty easy to debilitate somebody.
Become invisible.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you had me at President Angela Bassett, my friend. I love her in a movie called Strange Days that Catherine Bigelow directed a number of years ago, and she might be one of the most badass women on the planet. And if anything,
Stella got a group back.
yeah, for sure. And if there were an attack of that magnitude, yeah, I would want her to be running things for sure. I believe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Has your acting style changed from like years ago when you were a lot younger to doing a character and roles of today?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, just as, I mean, I suppose you would say I haven't really changed as a human being. My spirit's still the same, but we know more. We learn things along the way, and but it's really important why you as an actor have to keep your feet on the ground, and because you're always playing human beings, you know, and so if you start flying around in private jets and separating yourself from the fabric of humanity, you lose the ability to interpret, and I believe so, you know, and so you want to keep your feet on the ground and you know, be human.
Yes.
You know, yeah, because America is really the only place that we sort of elevate actors to some
Just deity-like levels, right?
Yeah. In England, I just did To Kill a Mockingbird in London for 8 months, and acting is a profession. It's something that you do. And it's not more important than a plumber, especially when the toilet's overflowing and shit's getting all over the floor.
Right, you got to clean it up,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
You got to clean it up. So.
That's when the plumber becomes the most important person,
person
in your life.
Yeah. Or when you're hungry, the farmer becomes really important, and so and we turn to actors for escape and for understanding, especially theater. We so often plays are created, and the experience of watching a play is so communal and something that gives us an opportunity to look at life in ways that we may, we're searching for understanding,
Yeah.
and it can be very helpful to helping us understand the circumstances of life, because you get to explore things much deeper in a play than you would in a film. I think.
With that being said, To Kill a Mockingbird, is this your first foray into To Kill a Mockingbird? Are you playing Atticus?
Yeah. It's the second time. I did it in Hartford. But this version is written by Aaron Sorkin.
The great Aaron Sorkin. So,
Yeah, so that was in London at the John Gielgud Theater, and I did it for 8 months. I never missed a show. Wow. I'm quite proud of that.
Yeah, it's quite a run, my
amazing.
friend.
It is quite a run, yeah. It's funny, because if there's any contractors watching your show, what are the chances?
Very, very well.
pretty good.
Now that you're on here with us, I think all the Contra are tuning in right now. So, yes.
It's, what I've
The viewership's going
what
up.
I haven't done for 44 years,
No.
I've never missed a day.
Wow.
And
That's
on
amazing.
set.
That's not saying a contractor, they don't show up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a knee slap.
Yeah, so any contractors watching right now, you see that's
Yeah.
follow this model. Don't miss a day. If you say you're going to be there between 4 and 6,
Yeah.
Do it.
get there at 3:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set a reminder.
I mean, if I don't show up, there could be 60 people standing around, and it's just it's interesting to me that this is a job where you can't not show up.
Yeah.
You can't not be on time, because it's if you got a reputation of not showing up, you'd never work again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I love that about you. That's amazing. I'm going to try to be early every time from
Be
now
early.
on.
Were
Yeah.
there times when it was really, really a struggle to show up?
Yeah, sometimes when you're really sick and really tired, and I did get sent home one day on Vision Quest, because
Oh, wow.
we were doing what they call 3-a-days, lifting weights, running, and then wrestling. So over the course, it might be about 8 hours of physical workouts, and then when we started filming, I was doing 2-a-days, like in the morning before work and after work. And then the director, Harold Becker, when we were filming the scene, he wanted me to be really exhausted and out of breath. So he had me run around the building. So I was running around the building. I came back. He goes, "No, run around again." And I ran around again. And he run around again. So I did it like 3 times.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it. But, when you see someone in a fight, in an MMA fight or a boxing match, and they get punched in the face, and they're out on their feet, they're just... Like, how many fingers? And I don't see any fingers.
Yeah, you're all punch drunk. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I was definitely punch drunk, and they said, "Matthew, we're going to send you home." And I thought, what?
No.
What happened?
No.
I thought I was getting fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It was the first week of filming. I thought,
Oh, wow.
that's it. I'm getting fired. They're sending me home. But it was just because I was unconscious. It was the end of the
Oh,
day.
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
just quit early.
Yeah, but still, you never missed a day.
I never
No.
missed a day.
And I see you continuing that streak, and I'm going to start a streak as well. I'm not going to miss a day.
You ever see
You
Vision
don't.
Quest?
Yeah, back in the
course.
day, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Linda Fiorentino, Anthony
Well
Edwards?
done.
Yeah.
With
No,
all
Anthony
your
Edwards.
Oh no, I'm thinking about the other.
Yeah,
the
Michael
other,
Schoflin.
I'm thinking about Gotcha. Sorry,
Yeah, I think
Michael
Way different
Schoflin,
movie.
Linda Fiorentino. You got that right.
Yes.
Got that right.
You got that right.
Okay,
didn't you?
I'm halfway.
With all your experience, how was directing I Am What You Imagine? And they might not know that Ruby was in it.
Yeah, I've made a couple dozen short films, and this was a short film that was actually, it was something that I'd written down. I was doing publicity in Poland, in Warsaw, and I was trying to go to sleep because I had to wake up really early the next day. And I was desperate to go to sleep, and this voice kept playing out in my head. And I knew that if I wrote it down, that it would release me and I could go to sleep. So I scribbled the everything that was being said inside my head. It was kind of a lucid dream. And I don't know, 15 years later, my daughter was going through my things, and she said, "What's this?" And I told her, and she said, "Oh, I want to make this into a film." I said, "Oh, how would you do that?" She said, I'll play you, the person who's being spoken to." And I said, "Who would be the voice speaking to you?" And she said, "Leon Vitali, who was a great collaborator of Stanley Kubrick's."
Yeah.
And a wonderful documentary film about him called Film Worker, if you've never seen it, Film Worker. And so we got Leon to do that voice, and then the challenge was how to visually tell the story.
Yeah.
And that was a great challenge. It's beautiful, and it's I think the fourth or fifth time that Ruby and I've collaborated on something, and she's a great artist, and it was it's fun working with
I
your
know.
kids.
Mhm. I'll have to show you the link. It's very layered and it's beautiful. It takes you in and brings you along.
That's amazing. And it's something cool about working with your kid, right? You're like, I think I did something right raising this kid, and pass down my love down to my kids, and
I
get
think
to
it's
work
funny how
together.
people make such a fuss about what is it called, nepotism.
Oh, sure.
But I don't even understand it, because my friend Adam Nelson has a son, and I love that boy, and if he wanted to go into the movie business, I would do whatever I could to help him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Anything.
Yeah,
anything.
and, I mean, so that's what people do, right?
Yeah.
If your son, let's say you had a son and he wanted to go to a school that I went to, and you asked me, could you help me? Could you write a letter? Of course I could.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
It's
even
just normal.
understand the people making a fuss about helping other people to accomplish a goal. Whenever I see somebody who's trying to, who's passionate and serious about trying to accomplish something, I want to help them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm all about helping people, no matter what. If I can do something, absolutely, I'm going to help you out, for sure.
He does. He does, right?
just-
Maggie
Oh yeah,
always-
lift them up,
always
mentor.
does.
We do a lot of mentoring, so we're
Yes.
constantly helping all the kids, helping the youth of tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
In the youth
Absolutely.
of tomorrow.
Yeah,
We had 450 high school
Oh.
students on Thursday
Yeah.
that you were helping
we're
out.
wild. Normally we would have 1,600 in the Paramount, but we had 450 in the
That's a
Asbury
lot of
Lanes,
kids.
and so we did a whole demo and animation of how it began, back in the day till now. And did you know that Mermaid was the last film that all the animation was done a specific way before they changed it?
On the
Maybe
cell,
with
right?
cells.
On the
Yeah, the
cells.
cell. Yeah, the cell. It was so cool. But the kids, they got to draw their own
Yeah.
6 images to make kind of not a flip book, but a GIF almost. And it was so cool. We gave them a lesson plan to do in their class before they got to Asbury Park, and it was so nice.
And I have a
high
student
school
with a lot of
competition.
struggles, and he loved that one. And it didn't come up to the end. He
Oh,
showed it
yes.
the last.
Oh, that
we're like
was
almost
amazing.
like don't worry about it if
She
it
was
doesn't
so
show.
cute.
It was the last one, and she
And
was so excited. She's still talking
It
about
was her
it.
favorite. But it was so nice that we have a high school category of all different things, and there were 3 winning high school films that received U Arts in Philadelphia sponsored 2 of them, and the student got $250, and then the New Jersey School Boards Association gave $500 to the winning New Jersey hometown doc. So it was like
And they
you get a
surprised them
car
all.
and
They
you
had
get a
no
car.
idea.
It
They
was-
were so shocked
yeah.
and so happy and appreciative.
One of the things it's written right into the mission statement of the Garden State Film Festival is to inspire the next generation of filmmakers. And I'm just wondering, when you entered film, you were fairly young. Who inspired you?
Well, my father was a drive-in theater manager, so I saw, literally hundreds of films. It may sound weird. I was certainly impressed and inspired by Dustin Hoffman, but it was really Sean Connery, because I'd seen Sean Connery in a musical kind of an adventure movie called Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Yeah, and he sang and he kind of did a little Irish jig in it. And then I saw him in James Bond, and I was like, oh, that's the same guy. Because, when you're a little person, you think that film is documentary,
Yeah,
right? You
yeah,
think
it's real life, yeah.
it's real, right? That's real.
For sure.
And then I saw him in The Man Who Would Be King, and I was like, well, hold on a second. Now, he can't be all these people. And then I saw a documentary about the making of Oliver, the musical, and with Richard Lester and Mark Lester. Mark Lester was, and it was in the documentary. They showed the kids learning to sing and dance, and I realized that this was a profession. This was something that you could learn to do. And so I started taking tap dancing lessons, and I joined the school's glee club, and so I suppose we could say Mark Lester. I don't remember. I think Richard Lester is the director, right? And Mark Lester was the
think
little
so.
boy
I think
that
so.
was
I
in
think
all.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now here you are at the Garden State Film Festival. So I would say it all worked out, my friend.
Inspiring many,
Yeah.
and you're inspiring many.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a huge honor having you here. I guess we had a gala to get to though,
Yeah,
right?
we have the
So,
award center.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah,
Wow.
Wildwood, New Jersey.
You were thinking that.
We go
Completely
full
forgot about
circle.
Wildwood.
Beach scenes were filmed in
Wildwood.
Wildwood,
right
New
through
Good
it.
Jersey.
time. It's a dry town.
Yes,
Good time.
one of the largest beaches in the world. Yes, it's a mile long. So yep, Wildwood.
Wood.
That's it.
Yeah, thank you, Adam.
Wait.
All
Adam,
the way down.
Adam Nelson, everybody. Adam Nelson, always
Yes,
coming through in the clutch,
workhouse.
for sure.
All right.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being
Yes.
here. We'll
Thank you.
I hope you come back soon. We love
Hope so
having you
too.
here.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And I love you amongst all the people over at the gala and Friday, and you've been hanging out, and it's truly amazing. So.
It's an honor to have you on the couch here.
Yeah.
It's our
Thank you.
last
Yeah,
interview.
We need
Thank you.
pillows.
The
so
last
next
interview.
Next year, we need
Yeah,
pillows.
not my couch, but I'll remember.
It's hard to get up
I will-
after a
Yeah.
while.
We will get pillows next year
For me and
yes.
to sit on. So
There's
March
one,
26th to the 30th, 2025.
Yes.
Submissions open May 1st. So
Yes.
as soon as we get
And-
through
and,
this, we
and
keep
what
going.
when are next year's dates again?
March 26th to the 30th. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'm lying. 2025.
Amazing.
Sounds
So
correct. I
Thursday
saw
through
it.
Sunday. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, mark
Sounds
your
correct.
calendars,
Yeah. Mark
everybody.
your calendars, and then May 1st we open for submissions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Let's say
Goes-
yes.
It
Next
goes
year.
fast.
Let's say yes.
Hold on. Let me pencil that in.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Same room.
Let me run out and make it.
Yeah, okay. We have crew, and we have the tax incentive,
Yeah,
so
for
we
sure.
can do it all.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking to somebody about making a movie here today.
Great.
Because I think your partner said that there's a 38% tax credit.
39.
Yeah.
now.
39.
You can get up to
Oh.
39.
Amazing tax incentive
Yep.
in the state, and lots of great locations.
He's the pinball machine place.
So you can have farmland. Go to Wildwood if you want for the beaches, or here you can have
Forests.
anything you want. Go to Princeton.
Right now.
Yes.
Right here.
Call.
Does
We're all
any-
salespeople too.
Email us at info@gsff.org,
Yes.
and we'll connect you.
Yeah. Does anyone want to invest in a great movie created by Matthew Modine? Well, here's
And
your
if you need a
chance,
new
so-
SAG
Yeah.
guy right here.
I got my card now. So yeah, I'm a card carrying member. So yeah. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we wrap up the podcast pavilion at the Garden State Film Festival. We got an award ceremony to go to. Sir, thank
Yeah.
you so much. I really appreciate it. And
Thank you so much.
if you've
you.
been watching all weekend, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Lauren,
thank you, thank
Eric,
you, thank you.
everybody. Thank you so much. What a great 22nd. We go on to 23rd, everybody. 2025.
23.
We'll see you
Gosh.
there.